Hello there. Welcome on into another episode segment special of Mars Tries Things, where I am now trying, finally, the Ghost Pepper Ranch, naturally and artificially flavored Pringle. As I said in the last video where I was trying the hot and spicy chicken ramen Funyun, Pringle Man might have lost his spark, but I don't think we will. At least not yet. Mine is currently hiding in the dark somewhere. Where's yours? Smells satisfying. Smells very satisfying. Let's see, is there anything in here that I'm going to hate? Probably. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Am I going to get a copyright for doing that? Potassium, 100 milligrams at 2%. Okay, that's more sodium than the last stuff. That's nice. About 6 servings per container. 14 crisps. Do you know how many 14 crisps are? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sure. Yep, that's a serving size, and about the only thing I would be eating that day. Because my stomach is not the size of... I mean, I know you digest it as it's going down and everything, but, like, still. Especially at 210 milligrams. Sorry, I can bitch about ingredients all the time. It's not going to stop me from eating or buying this stuff. What it is going to do is it's going to help keep me in the mindset of wanting to eat clean in other areas of my life so I can enjoy my stupid fucking overly processed human garbage, because unfortunately, ding dong, I'm a human and this stuff was introduced to me and I like it, even though I hate it. Two things can be true. So, alright, Mr. Pringle Man or Mrs. Pringle Man. They Pringle person. We're gonna try you. So I'm gonna reach into your jar right here. And the first crisp doesn't have a lot of stuff on it, so I'm not really convinced I'm gonna taste a lot of Ghost Pepper Ranch flavor. I am a bit sad that it's a medium spice, so not even really spicy. As I mentioned in prior videos, I kind of had a spice theme going on. You're gonna disappoint me in spice level, I know it. I can smell it. Wow. I would have to eat so many of you just to feel that kick that I'm looking for. Kick in the gut. Alright, Pringles. I see you. But I have a problem. Your seasoning, highly uneven. Like, what am I looking at in this crisp? Nothing. I'm almost looking at practically nothing. Like, nothing even really comes off. But then there's some that have just the right amount of stuff in a tiny little corner. Like, that might blow off a little bit, yeah. Uneven seasoning. It's like my first problem. But, like, the flavor is there. So, like, you would have to You'd almost have to do what I'm used to doing when it comes to these things. And one of my favorite things to do with Pringles, little interesting fact about Mars here, is that when it gets to a lower point and I'm tired of reaching in, I will sit there, and as I'm watching TV or something that doesn't really require my hands, so TV, I will crush the ever-living heck out of Pringles to make millions of tiny little ones. Right now I'm just making a mess. And then I'll even crush those into smaller ones. Don't ask me how I do it. In the jar, can thing. I am currently doing a smaller version of what I do there. Plastic be damned. Just to demonstrate. Because I am not doing anything right now that really requires my hands. Just like the kettle chips, these also get stuck in your teeth. Like so. That is not a petri dish filled with pain. That is a Pringles lid filled with crumbs. Okay, now, there you go. That has, like, the full flavor effect. Okay. Yep, I know what I'm doing when I have my own can. I'm crushing these. Which I'm gonna have to just eat these off camera. Or, hold on. By the way, I don't usually just eat these crumbs like this when they're crushed up in the can. That becomes a pour method. Preemptive crumb pour. Preemptive crumb pour. Yeah, that makes no sense, but made sense in my head when I saw the words and the images together. They aren't terrible. And they are bursting with flavor in the right areas. But Red 40... that is an ingredient I have not read the name of in forever. Poison is poison, but it's tasty poison. Flavor, like an 8 out of 10. It's good-ish. Is it gonna be like the new Pringle flavor I buy? No. Are there spicier Pringles? Yes. Yes, there are. The hot ones are actually pretty tasty-ish. Texture? Pringle texture, so 10 out of 10. It's got the Pringle texture down pat. I get where they are coming from on the ranch-ish. It does have like that buttermilk creamy flavor. But I think they should rename this something else. Because it's not spicy enough to be ghost pepper. And it's not ranch enough to be ranch. But it is like a in-between of the two. An in-between of an in-between. I don't know how that makes sense, but sure. I like that it's not mostly air and you actually get crisps and you have enough for a 6 servings per container. This is more like 12 servings for me. I could eat like 4 of these in a sitting because I don't want to overload my stomach with however they got the sour cream into a dried potato chip. And all the dyes. Just all the dyes. Why do you need those? Don't dye things. You can use natural dye things. I know it's more expensive or whatever, but so is health benefit or health bills. Those are expensive too. Everything in moderation. But again, these are pretty good. Are they like my favorite Pringles flavor when it comes to spice or flavor? No. If you haven't had Pringles in a while and you need a new flavor, it's worth it. If you already have like a Pringles go-to and you're not like itching to try new things, it's like any other spice chip. So if you mix like one of the hot ones or the or the cheddar and sour cream with this, it would actually taste a lot like this one. So like a hot chip, a hot one, like the Verde, and then like the cheddar and sour cream or just the sour cream, even like the ranch ones would taste like pretty much the same way. Although you could just buy one can and get the same flavor of those cans. I don't know. I don't make your decisions for you. There's just a lot of options to consider here. One of those is being, is it worth it? Yes. Is it good? Yes. Is it the worst fucking snack on the planet? No. It could be worse. Does it have questionable ingredients? Yes, most of them do. But that's okay. That's okay. That's why I try to eat clean in other areas of my life. So I can't eat you, Mr. Pringle Man. And hopefully we can get that spark back in your eye, because I know some of us still have ours. And if not, we'll find it again. I just need some glow-in-the-dark paint and I can fix this. Alright, well, how did you like that episode of Mars Tries Things? Are you interested in seeing me try any other snacks, any new snacks? Do you have any recommendations? Should I just go all out and only do chips from now on, or should I do other things too? Let me know in the comments below, or don't. I don't really want to tell you how to or live your life, so live it as much as you want to live it. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, thank you for tuning into this Mars Tries Things segment. I will talk to you all later, or see you next time, or something. I hope you guys have a great day, great week, great month, great year. It's not a bad moment, it's not a bad life, just a bad moment. And hopefully we can find that spark together, as I said. Keep going, humans of Earth. I'll see you next time. Mars out.